started painting as a child, and I guess I just was always drawing like so many kids, but there was a free art school run by the Seattle Art Museum, and I started going every Saturday morning. It was very progressive. There was no real instruction.
I didn't really do that much art before I went away to college. I don't know how I ever got to college because my background was really not very experienced with art and culture and stuff like that. I used to draw pictures of movie stars, you know, when I was in high school.
And art, painting, became a big part of their lives. They're a couple of artists, an artist couple, a husband and a wife who share the same passion.
I don't know. I think a lot of what makes art painting interesting is the things you can't talk about. You know, just the purely visual aspects of it. They're very hard to put into words.
Kathleen and Douglas Newton have been painting for more than 5 decades. Their different styles have evolved, from painting Los Angeles in misty light, surrealism to still life for Douglas, playing with translucency and reflection of light on candy wrappers.
The whole process of doing a still life is, first you kind of need an idea, some kind of idea of what it's going to be or what the color scheme will be, and I'll just sit in a chair and do little thumbnails of something. And then when I think I'm onto something, I'll get some props, get some tissue paper, get some backgrounds, whatever, start playing with the light. The light is almost everything.
For Kathleen, it was a move from sculpture to painting, to realism.
I sometimes work from life and have people pose for me, but usually I work from photographs because I like to catch a spontaneous movement or expression, or to catch people when they're unawares of being looked at.
Over the years, they improved their technique and produced high-quality art. But as good as their work might be, it wasn't enough for them to make a living at it. Douglas and Kathleen got married in 1969. Soon, they had a growing family. They need money to keep going. They went to work in advertising. For Douglas, a 40-year career. It was art, but not what he started out to do.
No, I never tried to live off my art because I just wasn't famous enough, you know. And also I had a family, I had 2 children, so I had to work a regular job. No, I did it for the love of it and the fun of showing and occasionally selling. But no, I never dreamt I'd make a living at it.
Kathleen devoted herself to being a mom, bring up her children. She went back to school to get a master's degree to teach English as a second language. The job didn't offer her much time to spend on her painting, but this June, she retired.
It's piling up in my studio and I'd really like to sell it. I'd like to have shows and have the exposure. It's more fulfilling that way. Although I probably would do it even if, you know, I didn't sell that much, because it's really kind of a healing thing for me. It's kind of a centering thing. It kind of it helps my feeling of well-being. I just really need to do it.
Kathleen and Douglas are members of SONIA, South of the Navy Yard Artists, a nonprofit organization helping Brooklyn-based artists. Last May, it organized an open studio tour and people were able to enjoy their work. Now in their 70s and retired, Douglas and Kathleen hope to embark on a new journey. Douglas is still painting for fun. Kathleen plans to spend more time painting and getting her work shown. But there are many challenges ahead. Her age is one concern.
There's an emphasis on new young artists coming up, and I don't know if people feel that when you're in art school or you graduate from art school that your future is determined, that you know exactly how you're going to be working for the rest of your life, you know, the kind of so I'm always grateful when I see stories about artists who become recognized, later in life, because I'm certainly not young anymore, and my work has changed over the years.
For 219 West, I'm Matilda Mill.